All right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? Welcome, 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 one and all, to the Mobile On sponsored Mr. Hair Art Show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mack. You guys know me as Mr. Hair Art and Coach. And we are live. We are live, live, live. What's happening? What's happening? Let's go in on this thing. We got a lot of stuff happening, guys. A lot of stuff going on, and I mean a lot. A whole lot. So I hope you guys are strapped in. I'm gonna give y'all a second, couple of seconds to come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. If you're not in, come on in. If you are in, settle in. Mm. Hello, everybody. Check my texting. Check on my texting. See if this thing works. Looks like it does. All right. Cool. All right. All right. All right, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, I forgot my background and everything. I'm gonna try to set this thing up to where it works properly. So y'all give me a second. It can go to the top or the bottom, it looks like. Where'd it go? Hold on. Come on. Come on, Buddy Roll. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'll just leave it on one side. How about that? I'll just leave it on the side and just move it from there. I got another program that can do opposite things, but we're just gonna kind of deal with it how it is and make sure it works. All right, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? All right, everybody, welcome, 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 everybody, to the Mobile On Sponsor Mr. Hair Art Show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mack, and you guys know me as Mr. Hair Art and Coach. And we're live. We're live, live, live. And we're back in Dallas, guys. We're back in Dallas, Texas. Finally. Finally, finally, finally. We've been on the road, we've been moving, we've been doing all kinds of stuff. We've been in emergency after emergency. I've been going back and forth and trying to get all kinds of things handled and taken care of for the past couple of weeks, and now we're finally back. And I do still have a couple of things that's on the list of agendas that I have to deal with, but we're gonna deal with those as we put everything together. So hopefully we don't have anything else that pops up and causes us some more grief and strife. But it is the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the beast. Let me get my chat online here, guys. All right. What's up, everybody? Hair Art TV. All right, we are online. Good. Okay, we're on multiple different platforms, guys. We're broadcasting on multiple different platforms all at the same time. We broadcast on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, on LinkedIn, on Discord, on all these different channels, as well as our own platforms, our own websites at mobileon.com, hairartnetwork.com, and then we have our own charity websites at mobilecharities.org. So all of these different platforms we broadcast on the same side. And matter of fact, we're going to be broadcasting um, the new show. The new show is about to start, so we're going to be broadcasting those, doing a actual 24-hour channel. So that's the channel that we've been doing for the past several years, and we're winding down the last parts to where we can go ahead and put it on live television. Uh, some of our guys are kind of iffy on it because it's not really a big deal. I uh, I'm for it, and I'm on it because I've always wanted my own channel. Growing up in the hood, and not really having anything, not really having much to your name. Um, kind of, it creates a stride in you for different things in life. So that's one of those things. That's one of the things that you strive for. And having my own television channel, that's a little bit beyond the scope of most people, but it was on my list. It was one of the things that I always aspired to have. So that's what we're working on. Having my own products, my own product line, my own merch. We're dropping our merch again. We dropped it before the hair art line, as well as the Mobilon and the mobile salon or the hair artist line. That merch, matter of fact, I don't know if I have that on there. Somebody asked me about that the other day, and I don't know if I had. What's up, Sharon? I see the chat is coming in now. Hey, Miss B, what's happening? Welcome into the channel. Big Ron, what's up? Welcome into the channel. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up my. Let's see. Where was it at? I'll pull up this channel and then go in through the back door and see if I have it on there. I don't think that it's on there because I have my own merch, my own products, shirts and caps and whatnot. Matter of fact, let me go in here and go to my, because I think I'm live on here. Yeah. So we're gonna go to store, and this is on mobilon.com. So y'all will see the different elements that we have. The cowhide that's on there, the Mr. Hair Art stencil kits. All of these products are my first lines of products that I put out. These are the first things that I put out, and this is where I made my first. Here is my first poster that I ever did. This is my first poster that I did. The poster that's coming out right now is going to blow you guys away. This is the new poster that I have. I have 3 of these, and I think we had like tens of thousands of these posters made up, printed up to sell. And now I don't know if we have any left. I don't know if we have any of these left. So we're about to do another run. And this time we're going to have the new posters and the new hair art designs on them, including the new hair art cowhide designs. That's what's going to be new. These are the cowhides up here. So the cowhide designs, y'all know about those that come from the hair art gallery. Those are going to be on the new poster. There it is. There's some of the merch. This t-shirt here, that's a hair art network t-shirt. We have the custom tees that we do, the custom logos and whatnot. So yeah, it was a bunch. We had a bunch of different stuff. The hair art network stuff, the hair art t-shirt, hair art caps, yeah, all that stuff. So, and it's good quality too. So because I ordered a bunch of stuff. Anytime I do business with someone or a company or whatnot, I'll order it and check it for myself before I get out here selling it to someone. So I have to make sure that the doggone thing works and it's right and everything. Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you? Welcome into the stream. Darnell, Darneezy, what's happening? I know I'm behind. Darnell, I still gotta get with you. I gotta get with Phil. I gotta get with Born, Jason. I still gotta get with you, Jason. I know I got some stuff. I've been held up. Miss Veronique, I got some stuff I got to get with you on. It's just a bunch of stuff going on, guys. I'm in town now. Yeah, I'm in Dallas right now. And I'm in the secure room, so that's why my camera's not on. We're setting everything up. The problems that we told you guys about, we're fixing those and getting everything set up because we're about to launch my bus with the studio in it. So we're going to be able to go live and do our thing. Official Cole, what's happening? Welcome in. I think I got to get back with you, Cole. I think I left with some information on you. I didn't know what direction you was going in, but I think we left with some information. Barry Street, what's up, Barry? Barry Street. I forgot what our deal was, but refresh me. and let me know. Y'all know I deal with a lot of people. See, that's one of the things, guys. I like to. Well, I try to make sure everybody understands. I don't have a full team yet. My wife has a team. My son has a team. My the product line, it has its own team. My accounting company has it. Everybody has a team, but me, because I like to work. I like to work alone. I mean, I don't like to work alone. I like to do the work. If you understand what I'm saying. So when you're the owner of a company, especially a company like of this magnitude and a company that's growing this big and this fast, one or two things is going to happen. One or two things, and I know this from experience and from watching others do it. One or two things is going to happen. One, you're either going to be on top of it and know everything you need to know about your company and be in the know for your company, to where if something happens, you know what you need to do. You don't have to rely on someone else to fill you in and let you know what where where your lines are, and what you need to do about this and that and all that. You basically are under the control of others because you don't know what's going on in your own company. That's one thing. And then the other thing is, you okay, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. And somebody else just put okay, let me say this real quick. All right, guys, if you're sending donations, I got 3 donations came in at the same time. If you're sending your donations into the charities, please put a notation on there, or something to let me know what it is and what's going on. If you're just donating, that's fine. If you're just donating, that's fine. But if you're trying to get your donation to go to your campaign, to your bus, that actually goes towards your bus payoff and getting into the program and multiplying your money and all that. If you have that going on, you need to let me know, because the donation, when they come in, they just come in as regular donations. And if I don't if I'm not notified to let me know, hey, pull this one from the rail and actually apply it to money matching and put it on this person or that person's account, then I won't know, and you won't get the credit for it. And then once this process is gone, so there's nothing we can do about. I can't go back and say, hey, somebody gave $1,000 here or $2,000 there. Pull it back out of the donation and apply it to money matching. So we match it, and then we apply it to this person's bus or that person's bus. We can't do that. Okay, once it's processed, it's processed. So make sure that you let me know, if you're sending funds in and you want it to go towards your bus, that you let me know that, and I'll get it done. Especially if you want to do the program where you're doing the money matching, which I don't know why anybody would not want to do that. It's basically free money going towards buses, and we have the video. I don't know if you guys saw the video on the other show where we were showing the new buses and how they operate. These buses, a big thing about it is they're more expensive, yes, but I will be able to keep the price the same. Okay, these buses are more expensive, and they're not by my design, they're not by my choice or anything. It's just the price of things go up, people. The things are way more expensive nowadays, and prices go up. But we will be able to keep the prices the same. I'm trying my best to keep everything rolling as quickly and as copacetically as we can, to keep this thing moving. But I'm gonna have to stay on top of it, which is why I'm saying what I'm saying. The first thing, in running your business, I like to be hands-on, so I know what's going on, and I'm not subject to anybody else having to fill me in, or not knowing what's going on under the hood. I know what's happening in my own business, because option two is you not knowing. You don't know what's happening in your own company. So when something happens and then they notify you, and you're like, well, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what's happening with with the system, or why it's going down, or why the people are paying this, and why we have to pay them that, or who we need to talk to about this or that. That doesn't happen here. I know what's going on. I even do a lot of the programming. That's why I'm in here right now. I'm actually in the server room, programming with my guys here, and getting the system where we want it to be. Because I remember last time the system went down because I was trying to restart it remotely, and the system doesn't like that. So I restarted the system when I was out of town, and when the system saw that this was someone trying to log in from not from the server room, that's not physically in the server room, that's not allowed. So it's like a breach of protocol, and then the system just shuts down altogether. It literally just shuts down and turns off and says, "We will not. I will not turn back on until you put in your authentication and your username, password, and all of the identifying factors, the IP codes, and all of it links with my phone and with a couple of the other high level people in the company. They have to. We have a link in our phone, so you have to have all of these measures, all of these things in place in order to log into the system, to restart it or to change information in it. So that's one of the things. Now that's a double-edged sword because it does protect us and keeps all of you guys this information safe because y'all know your information. I mean, the program collects a lot of information. It collects names, first name, last name, middle name, maiden names. It collects addresses, phone numbers, social security numbers, driver's license numbers. It's a lot of information that you do not want. Yeah, bank account numbers, everything. Somebody wrote down, I got my bank account number. Yep, it gets bank account numbers and all that stuff. So we have to have all of that secure. We cannot afford for this information to get out or for someone to be able to hack into the system and get a hold of y'all's information. There's a lot of people's information that entrust us to keep it safe. So by all means, that's what we're going to do is make sure it stays safe. And in that case, about a week or so ago, it kept it safe from me. Hell, I was trying to log in and reset the system. They said, nope, nobody gets in unless you're the owner or one of the bosses and you're standing in front of the server with all of your credentials to verify that it is you, and then we'll let you in and you can make whatever changes you need to make. And I wasn't in the server room. I was out of town, so I couldn't change it. Hey, Marcus, I couldn't change it. So that was that's the level of security. Okay, so let's keep going, guys, because y'all know I'll get going. I like to explain things so that people understand what's going on. That's one of the biggest things when it comes to doing business. Just like I just got through talking about, I don't like being in the dark. I don't like not knowing what's going on, and I'm pretty sure you guys are the same way because most people are. You know, they don't know. I get phone call after phone call after phone call and message after message saying, "Oh, I'm on level this, I'm on course this, and what do I do and what's going on?" And I tell people, I literally tell people most of the time, I say, listen, pay attention, because I know a lot of people will watch the show, and hell, even that's a hard thing to do, but that's the reason. That's the reason for the season. Being a millionaire is not easy. Hell, if it was that easy, everybody would be a millionaire. Everybody would have untold riches. Everybody would be in that position, but they're not because it's not that easy. You're going to have to put in the work in order for it to be worth anything. Hell, anything that's free anyway is not worth it. So you're going to have to look twice on anything that is free, period. So I'll tell people that the school is not just a school. It's a filter system. A filter system. What's up, Miss Veronique is in the house. Miss Veronique is in. Old school boy, man. Phil is in. Y'all, we're gonna have to holler at Phil in just a second. So, but I just need to tell you because I got a lot of the students that are online right now, and I have to make sure that everybody understands. I've gotten a lot of phone calls, a lot of messages about being on a certain level or a certain course or whatnot, and I'll kind of try to tell you guys in code, in encryptive form, because I can't just come out and say, hey, these are traps. You know what I mean? This is a trap. It's not. They're not just giving money away. They're not just giving buses away. This is not just, hey, come knock on the door, give them a $5,000 deposit, and then they hand you keys to $150,000 bus. That's not what this is. That's not how business works. Not even to the point to where, like I said before, we had people that literally was on that tip to where, hey man, I gave you $5,000. Where is my $150,000? But not just a bus, a business, an entire business. This is a whole business. This is a mobile salon business, something that you guys do not see on the streets everywhere. When hell, people are everywhere and they all have hair, but you don't see the buses everywhere that coincide. You see barbershops on damn near every corner, beauty salons everywhere, nail salons all over the place. You see these salons, brick and mortar, all over the place, but those are easy to set up. Those are easy to start. Mobile salons are way more difficult because of all of the rules and regulations that are in place and the difficulty in operating and running that type of business. There's been so many people that will try to just go and buy a bus, buy a truck or buy a van off of Craigslist or off of eBay or what have you, or from the guy down the street. And they say, man, I got me a bus. I'm finna do it up. Sure, I done paid $4,000 for a bus. I'm finna be a millionaire. How many of those have you seen? How many of those people that are out there right now? The ones that, man, I bought a bus for $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, even $9,000, $10,000, even $20,000, even $30,000 or $40,000 or $50,000. I bought me a bus, right? And I'm gonna set it up, and I'm gonna get out here, and I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna make $1 million. How many of those have y'all seen? Because I haven't seen any, not one, except me. I've done it, but I haven't seen anybody else do it. There may be, I don't know. I'm saying I haven't seen them, and y'all know I'm in the industry. I'm right now. When you Google mobile salons, I'm gonna pop up. My company is gonna pop up. So I'm out here, but I don't see anybody else out here. You know why? Because this is not easy, guys. This is not as easy as you would think it is. If it was, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be literally rolling around making millions of dollars in mobile salons. But it's not that easy. It is a very difficult thing to do. Not just from getting the restrictions and the requirements and all of the tags and the permissions and the licenses and everything you have to deal with and getting legal. Then you have to deal with the operations, what it takes to operate a business like that. I've seen, just to be clear, because I'm seeing questions coming. I'm seeing the same questions, guys. I'm seeing the same question. Hey, Daryl, Terry, Miss Veronique, yes, ma'am. Miss Veronique said, I've seen I've seen them behind the fence. It's everything that I have witnessed, and I'm in the industry. I'm high up in the industry. I get phone calls from people that have bought buses, that have bought vans and trucks and converted them and whatnot, and did all this work. And then after a year or two later, sometimes 6 months, they're contacting us, wanting us to purchase the bus that they just built, the mobile salon or the mobile barbershop that they just created, they just built and got on the road. And it used to be a shock to me. It used to surprise me. I used to be like, "What the hell? Are you serious? You can't be serious. You set up this bus. You put," and I literally have that information in my seminar when I do my courses. I'm like, dude, it's almost impossible for you to not make money. I can't understand how anybody will get into this business and not be able to succeed in this business. That was the early Coach Mac. That was the new to the game Coach Mac. That was when I was just getting in and I was making a lot of money doing buses. I was making a lot of money going out and doing hair. I was doing celebrities' hair for $300 or $400 and $500 a head and stuff like that. I was like, man, well, I'm printing money. Man, this is so easy. Oh my God, why isn't everybody doing that? No, absolutely not, dude. If you don't have your game tight, if you don't have your if you don't have all your licenses, you don't have all your requirements, you don't have your schedules, you don't have your insurance, you don't have your buckets, you don't have all of your levels, all of your clients in place, if you don't have your routes, your rows, you don't have every single element of this thing in place, actually like ready to go, movable, you will 100% fail. Fail. And I mean fail as in shut down. You will be code 7. You will be chapter 11. You will be shutting your doors because it's so expensive. It's so hard to maintain. It's so if you don't have, and again, I tell the secret. It's not like I'm keeping the secret a secret. I tell people all the time. I tell them all the time, we have the secret to the solution to this multi-million-dollar maker. This goddamn thing, excuse my language, this damn thing makes millionaires if you know what you're doing. And there are a lot of moving parts. So building buses, you got to have a connection with the manufacturer. You can't just go to any dealership and buy buses. You got to have a in. You got to be in with the manufacturer, not a dealer, not a dealership, not a warehouse, a actual manufacturer, the people who make buses. Okay, that's Ford, that's Mercedes, that's Chevy. You actually have to have a account as if you're a because that's what we are. We're a dealership. We're actual dealership that deals in mobile salons. We don't sell anything else but mobile salons. So we've been able to get a specialty dealership license. I'm giving you guys the lowdown because I had so many questions, guys. Oh my God, it was weird. Starting from a week or so ago, it was so when I started, because y'all know I catch up on all my emails, all my text messages, all my voicemails, all that stuff. I catch up on it all at the same time. And then I had so many questions about this business and how it works and what to do and all that. And I'm like, dude, it's elementary to me, but not to everyone. This is something that you either know or you don't, and it's very difficult to just do it. Okay, so the multiple elements that I had, like right there, if you see it on the screen, we advertise on our buses. That's a huge, huge element to funding these buses. Our buses have routes. We have our own app that makes sure that you're going to the right place at the right time. Because if you keep going to locations or places to do hair and your people aren't there, or they don't have their monies, or they miss their scheduling, or they're off time. They're even being off time, because I used to have that when I first got started. I used to be, and I don't want to talk bad about no. I'm not going to use nobody's name, but I used to have clients that would be 10, 15 minutes late. And that's almost acceptable in a brick and mortar because you're not going anywhere. They show up late. Oh man, I was in traffic and da da da. Well, okay, all right, all right. But when you're mobile, no, 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 no. I can't have that. We can't have that. You can't be late. Your client can't be late, and you can't be late. Why? Because you're mobile. You have to drive to that client and then do their hair on time, on schedule, and then guess what? Drive to the next client. So what happens if one client is off by 10, 15, 20 minutes? Well, that's your driving time. Now that throws off your next client, which throws off your next client and your next client and your next client. And now all of a sudden, your entire schedule is off. You cannot do your schedule. And any other thing that happens during the course of that day, now your entire day is gone. Because people aren't going to sit around for an hour, hour and a half waiting on you because you had a couple of things happen, or you got into traffic. You did not have your app set to be able to anticipate traffic and know the directions to go around to get around that traffic to get to your next appointment, which is 15 minutes away. That is, oh, it's funny. It's funny. People say, that's right, Miss Bernie. People do not understand all of the complexities. Even with the school, I have people, like I said before, I started out saying people will say, hey man, I gave you $5,000. Where's my $150,000 bus? I mean, dude, really, where do you see that at? I mean, where can anybody get that? Because hell, if I can pay $5,000 and get $150,000 bus just by snapping my fingers, and I don't have to do anything, I don't have to jump through any type of hoops or do any type of requirements or fillers or any. I can just pay 5 grand and get $150,000. Show me where that's at. I got 1.5 million. I'm finna buy. I got $1.5 million. I'm finna buy that many buses. Best believe that. I'm finna buy $1.5 million worth of buses at $5,000 each, giving me $150,000 bus each. The best believe. Don't show me no deal. I throw money at it. I'll be in there all day long. You hear me? This is serious. This is, guys. I'm only saying this because I had so many questions on it. If I didn't have this many questions on it, it wouldn't be a factor. We just keep going. But it's serious business. It's serious business. So let's flip to the other side and understand the mechanics of this thing. The school itself, Mobile Salon School, is the first of its kind. It's never been done before. That's why we have so many glitches, so many errors, so many things to fix on it to get it all the way right, so that we don't have problems when we actually go. Because we've ran into problems, many, as we do what we do, and as we run into the problems, we fix them. So as we're launched now, and we're getting more and more people in, my waiting list, guys, right now is over 1,000 people. Right now, as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, my waiting list is over 1,000 people. It's like 1,060 something or 70 something people, almost 1,100 people. So over 1,000 people. Imagine that. Over 1,000 people that's wanting to get into the program and get into a mobile salon bus. That technically, because according to what my waiting list principles, you're supposed to have your money ready to go. So that's 1,000 people times $5,000, because everybody's supposed to have their deposit ready to go. Okay. So, but obviously most people, a lot of people, not most, but a lot of people don't have their monies ready to go, but a lot of them do. But if you do the math, that's 1,000 people times $5,000. That's $5 million off the rip, just in getting people into buses. But that's on the waiting list. That's literally having people to, nope, hold your money, hold on to your money. Don't do anything. Just hold on. And when we get an opening, we'll contact you and let you know. So we're not trying to collect the money right now. We just hold on until we can get a spot open. And remember, guys, we're building buses. Remember, I showed y'all what I've even held tours. We've even walked through the factory. We've walked through my location, one of my locations in Nevada, and we walked in Las Vegas, and then walked through one of my locations in Dallas, across the street from the Fair Park. And that location is we revamped that. We got a whole new setup for that one, and we got a larger location that's going to be the main headquarters for everything. And that's a huge monster. Where do y'all see that? That one is going to blow your mind, because y'all know I don't do things small. So when you're setting something up like that, you're creating a brand new market, a brand new thing. That's hair art. Go to Mobilon, MOBALON.com. Somebody went to Mr. Hair Art, said they don't know, they don't see where to sign up. Go to Mobilon.com, MOBALON.com. But there's no openings right now, but you'll have to sign up, and if everything's good, you'll go on the waiting list. And that's literally what we're talking about right now. So everybody that's in right now, you got in, and when I say in a God blessed time, I am not kidding. 1,000 people, dude. We don't make 1,000 buses at a time. We don't make 500 buses at a time. We don't make 100 buses at a time. And this is all before we haven't even done our main advertising blitz yet. We haven't done our main advertising campaign because we got hit with all of that the shenanigans with the snow and the flooding storm and then the fire in California that broke out twice and had to go out there twice. So we haven't had time to, get literally go like do a launch because we've been putting out fires figuratively, in the shenanigans and the dealers. And now, guess what? We got another fire that's erupting right now because our new president has launched their immigrant deportation initiative, where they are deporting all illegals or basically anybody that ain't supposed to be here. And they're getting rid of a lot of people. I've seen it with my own two eyes, in person, guys, in person, not on TV, not on the internet, in person, where they're rolling up and they're putting people in handcuffs and putting them in back of buses and rolling them out. And it's in large numbers. Now, what does this mean for us? Well, a lot of our barbers were undocumented or improperly documented, I should say. And instead of them getting arrested or waiting on ICE or the Department of Justice or anybody to come through and pick them up, a lot of them just ghosted. It's just fucking left. And I mean left as in just one day you're talking to them and then the next day they're not answering their phone. And they're gone, just gone. That has happened to a lot of the barbers that were signed up. Some of them that were actually in buses, and it's a good thing that all of our buses have tracking devices on them, so they can't just drive our buses back to Mexico. So, but they wouldn't do that anyway. They just leave. They just up and leave. They pack up and leave. A lot of our construction crews, people that are on the that do the building, that do the fabrication, that build the shelves and do the wiring and the plumbing and the buses. Yeah, we've lost quite a few people, and this is not just a handful of people, guys. We're talking large numbers of people that are disappearing. And it's all, I mean, I put out a special message last week. I said, look, if you are in the organization, if you're in our company, if you're in our business and anywhere, whatever role you're playing, and you feel that you're in danger or you may have a problem, contact us. Get with get with your management team, get with the person who hired you, get with an agent, contact me directly. Contact me directly so that we can figure out, what we need to do, because we have some tools to work with legally to help you be able to stay and work, because the Trump administration has tools that you guys can use to be able to stay and work. What they're wanting is they don't want people here that is not contributing to society. That's literally just a blight, a drain on our economy. So if you're here and you're just making money and then sending it back home to another country, you're who they're looking for. And that's just not all the way good. So that's some of the things that I talk about, and I make sure. Oh, I haven't even scratched the surface, guys. I promise you, it is sticky. It is sticky beyond measure right now. And this is a new fire that's popped up literally in the course of a few days. It just started. And now I'm kind of scrambling to find out what is going on, what are our options, what do we need to do from there, because it hadn't hit us hard yet, but I predict that it will, because we can't manufacture buses if our fabrication and customization teams are disappearing or being arrested. And I'm not saying we hire, illegal immigrants or anything like that, but I am saying that, say for instance, you have someone who is documented or is seasoned or is hell, they even, I was finna say, is a natural born citizen, or was born here. They're even getting away, doing away with that. They've passed a birthright act where even if you were born here, if you do not fit the qualifications, if you do not check the right boxes, you are not a citizen. You used to be, but not anymore. And they can kick you out. So, oh my God, it's something. And I, like I said before, I'm not for or against. I'm here. We ride the line. Y'all know we are neutral. So we ride the line and we deal with what comes down the road. But my goodness. Thanks, Barry. Barry Barry said he got his papers just in. I got my papers just in time for the ice age. Yeah, listen, it is a scary thing, and I put myself in that position. I say, look, if I was driving down the road, driving down the street, just on my way to work, I've seen this happen, guys. This has actually happened. If I was driving, just wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, take a shower, have some breakfast, kiss my wife and kids goodbye, and I'm finna get in my car and head off to work, and then get stopped and detained and thrown in the back of a van to be shipped off back to a country that I haven't been to in almost 20 or 30 years. Listen to what I'm saying. This has happened. Yes, I'm not laughing at that. It's the situation is so hard that it's funny. It's crazy. Cat's was, I ain't gonna say his name, but Cat been living here. Dude was living here and raised a whole family, and has been here for over 20 years, almost 30 years, and was shipped back to a country that he hasn't been in almost 30 years, over 20 years, like 26, I forgot what he told me, but like 26, 20, almost 30 years. You ain't been in this country. You ain't been in Mexico in 30 years. Dude, that's not your country no more. You're American now. But nope. And wife and kids don't know where he's at because he's not allowed to call. Did y'all know they're detaining people and they can't make phone calls? They can't. They don't have. What I'm saying is, it's hard. It's hard. It's a very, very hard situation, and I can play devil's advocate for both sides, mind you, both sides. It's really, really hard, because I can play devil's advocate for this side over here and saying, hey, you've been here, you're working, you're doing your best, you're handling business, you paying your way, and the whole thing. And I can say the same for the other side and play devil's advocate and like, hey man, you're over here illegally. You're not supposed to be here, and you're a blight and a drain on the economy, and you're shipping our money back to another country, and you're not. And then there's a bunch of people that are committing crimes and gang members, and I can play devil's advocate for both sides. And the only thing coach will actually come out and say is, yes, it's hard. It's very, very hard. So we deal with whatever we deal with. So, okay, what I want to do is another subject I needed to tackle was our show, this show here. So the 6 o'clock show is this show right here. This is my show, and hopefully I can be back live. I wanted to do the haircut and the design to show you guys what we're going to be doing for the hair art TV and for the hair art gallery, and in preparation for the new hair art competitions that are coming up, as well as the mobile salon competitions that are coming up. We will be hosting the very first mobile salon competition. It is in conjunction with the Hair Olympics. Okay, we have the Hair Art Olympics that's never been done before. Y'all know how I do, and it's literally a bunch of games where barbers and stylists go up against each other and competing in different games, just like the Olympics, but in the world of hair. And then a segment of those games are with mobile salons. So the mobile salons are competing against each other, going into different areas, collecting clientele, seeing who makes the most money, does the most hair, collects the highest profile clientele and celebrity. It's a bunch of stuff, guys, and it is fun as hell. It is freaking awesome because you're literally. It's like it's I ain't gonna say we stole it from the food truck races because it's a template of that. But hell, the food truck races or the food truck games competition stole that idea from other game shows. But it's kind of like that where we take the mobile salons and they're competing against each other and they're going and doing different competitions and whatnot. It is fun as hell. But we're going to be putting those this year. Yeah, that's happening this year. So the 6 o'clock show. Thank you, Miss Vernick. Thank you, Cheryl, and thank you, Tron. Everybody's telling me is 10 minutes. Okay, so oh man, I'm not gonna be able to get to all this. I got a lot of information to share with you guys. I've been literally talking for an hour, almost an hour. I got on at 6 o'clock on the dot, and I haven't stopped talking since. I enjoy this. I haven't got to any of my clips. I wanted to show y'all some clips, and I want to be done in here so that I can turn my camera back on. But we're still working in here as well. But we'll get it. We'll get it. The 6 o'clock show is this show right now. This is the owner show. This is where I just literally come on and talk to you guys and tell you about what's going on in the business, in the school, and with mobile salons, with hair art, all the stuff that's going on with the company, and basically you guys hear it from the horse's mouth, and we're live. So you guys can talk to me directly and get ask any questions and all and get answers directly from me. We even have a guest portion where you can actually call in or actually come on live with your camera. And I think that's working well. We did a test a couple of weeks back. We're going to do another test, hopefully this weekend or this week. We can get another test in and get some people in on the show. It's a bunch of stuff, guys, that we're doing. I also have my team that's going to be joining me. We started out talking about that before we started the show out saying, I operate everything on my own. I like to be, a person in the know, and I did it. I got it done myself. It's not that, I don't need no help. I don't ever say that. It's that I did it and I got it done, so I know how to do it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I do. But it's turned into a lot. It's turned into a whole lot, and I don't want to get too far behind to where it starts jeopardizing the business. So we have my team that's going to be coming in, that's going to be picking up the slack with a lot of things. So I know a lot of you guys will be happy about that because that means it's going to speed up a lot of things now for you guys. The school, the chapters, the bus training. We have our bus training yard, which is like a obstacle course or a driving course that you guys will be driving when you come down and pick up a bus. All of that stuff will be happening in this year. It will be happening quite soon because we got to speed up the program because we have so many people on the waiting list, and they're calling and they're emailing and they're texting every day. Listen to me. Listen. Guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, when I tell you every day, God damn it, when I tell you every day, I mean every single day. I'm having people, hey, is there any opening? Hey, what's going on? Hey, do you have any? Hey, I was just calling to check on my application. Hey, I want to know the status of my application. Hey, do you have hey, I wanted to check and see if you got my application. Hey, is anyone, hey, is there any openings? Hey, hey, Coach Mack, you got anybody? Hey, I wanted to know if there's anybody graduated yet that opened up a spot for us to get in. Every single day. And I try to answer as much as I can, but there's only so much that you can do, and so many times you can say no, not yet, no, not no, won't have anything yet, no, not right now, not yet, not yet, not yet, because we're still working on all of these things to get everything up to par. It's one thing to have a couple hundred people in the program and in out on the streets and buses. That's one thing, but to have a couple thousand people and a couple thousand buses out here in the program and on the streets, you can't fuck up. You can't. That's bankruptcy. That's doomsday. You have to be absolutely right. The smallest things can trigger a avalanche of problems. So we're doing everything we can, because you can't get it perfect, but you can get as close to perfect as you can. So my respect and my love and gratitude for all you guys that are hanging in there with me. I appreciate you. I mean, immensely. And I this is one of my major sayings that I tell you. I know it is taking time. I know we're working on it. And the one thing that I tell everybody is that, listen, it'll be worth the wait. I hook up everybody. I hook up everybody that I've imposed anything on. It'll be worth the wait. Trust me on that. But I'm on the second to the last thing that we have to do here, and then we're going to start initiating everybody to getting the line up. That's everybody that's in. All the fast track people will go first. All of the fast track people will go first. So if you're in the fast track, if you paid money to be in a fast track program, you will be the first ones to get through the course and get your license and get into buses. Okay, so because we're about to get our first line of people to get the buses for this new year. Okay, so there hasn't been any buses to go out, none this year. This is the 27th. And we've had no buses go out yet. We have buses on the line that's ready to go out, but we haven't put any buses out because we haven't gotten anybody out of the school yet. So this will be the first line of people that we get out of the school and into buses, and then we can start freeing up and clearing up this clog. Okay, so everybody that's on the fast track program that has paid into the fast track program, even if you have paid into the program, if you have sent monies into the program, we're going to be putting you in line right behind the fast track people. Okay, you may not be on the fast track program, but because you've paid into the fast track program, meaning basically you've contacted me and said, hey, I want to send money, put in money into the donation, get into the fast track. Basically, I'm putting money into my deposit to go towards my bus, because you don't lose any money. It just goes towards your bus. You pay your bus off faster. Those people will be literally right behind the fast track program people, and that will get you through the program. You haven't earned the rights yet, but because we are trying to get people as quickly as possible through the program and done with the courses, if you paid any monies towards the fast track program, you'll be right behind the fast track people. Now, everybody else that has only did a deposit, then you guys will be behind those guys. Okay, and then on and on and on until we get this thing sifted out. Okay. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, guys, and we'll go through this even more and try to clean up some more of this stuff. I'll have applications that go out. There's people that's waiting on a bunch of our stuff. They will be going out as well. The new course will be going out to the people that have went through the program. I know Gene. I seen Gene in here. You'll be getting yours here shortly. Miss Jacob, Sarah. Matter of fact, I can see on this. Ooh, no, I can't read this list. This is a long ass list. Just the people that have popped up. When you put a chat in, your name will be highlighted. It'll highlight your name automatically to show that you're in here live. Miss Varlene, Miss Zaya or Zayla. I think it's Zayla. All you guys, everybody that has set up to get into the school and get in, you guys are next in line to go into the school. See, there's one thing that the people are trying to get into the school versus the people that are in the school trying to get out of the school and into buses, and then the people that are in the starter buses to get into their buses. Okay, so there's like a succession, like a train of all of the people that are moving along the line to do this thing. It's crazy, guys. So hopefully I can get clear all the way around to be able to do and put. I think it'll be a pretty interesting show to see the operations of how we do it, and then you guys can kind of watch the crazy shenanigans that go on behind the scenes to get this thing done. All right, guys, let me get up out of here. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all. I got about 20 different responses from people saying get off the air. It's almost time. Thank y'all so very much. See, that's how you know somebody give a damn. Keep trying to keep me on schedule. My moderators, everybody. And my wife just peeked her head in. So thank you all for coming through and looking out for me. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm Ronnie Mack on the Shops and Salon Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobilon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. The application is at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it back in. If everything is good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity, a line of charities now, all under mobile charities. You can go to mobilecharities.org and donate. Oh, please, I think I already said this, but don't just donate directly. Please, if you're donating for your program or you want it to go to your bus, please contact me, text me, and let me know how much you want to give so that I can put it in the money matching program that doubles your money and go towards your bus. Contact me before you send monies in so I can get that set up for you. All right, guys. Thank you all very, very much. I will see you all tomorrow and get with y'all then. If you have any other questions, put them in or text me. I'm reading all my texts now, so because I was reading them all yesterday. Thank you. They're looking at me crazy now because I got to be gone. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I will see you all tomorrow. Everybody be careful out there. And remember our motto, respect yourself because image is everything. Peace.